Hey angels, I hope you're well. This is what's next for love for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings. I will say, out of all the signs that I've done so far, this definitely has the best feeling so far. Although similar to Aries and Taurus, it does feel kind of like a slow burn process. However, the songs I got, two songs by Freelance Wells, We Could Be Friends, and Spitting Image. And then I got First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes. So I feel like this is a new connection coming in. And when you and this person see each other, it's kind of like, I don't want to say that it's love at first sight, but it is that kind of instant recognition. And even going to We Could Be Friends, it does suggest like a past life connection. Spitting Image is where it evolves into intimacy. But let's see what we can see about this person coming in. We have Queen of Cups, the Devil, the Star, and Ace of Wands. So right off the bat, signs-wise, we have all four signs, or all four elements represented here. Air, fire, water. Specifically Capricorn and Aquarius. But I do feel like this is somebody who you instantly feel like you can be. It's very nurturing. The Queen of Cups in this deck is pregnant. And not that you have to be anybody's mommy, but you are Cancer, right? So that is definitely like the maternal sign, I would say. And you can identify as anything and still resonate with this video. Just saying what I am getting and what the card, kind of represents here. But there is a warning because we have the Star and the Devil. Think about what you have already processed when it comes to your relationship wounds, when it comes to your attachment styles, because I do feel like there is a tendency here to put everything into this person immediately, when the best way to have this grow is to continue working on yourself, because that's really what is going to attract this person. This person is somebody who is very independent and has many like passions, hobbies, pursuits of their own. So it's very important that you continue to cultivate yourself and your own interests. That is actually how y'all will grow together and have things in common, is by continuing to put the focus on you, even if that is not your first instinct. Oh, we had two flip over. We have the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. I do feel like y'all will have a lot of fun together. PDA, very much showing each other off. This isn't somebody who is going to try and hide this. This is somebody who is really proud to be with you. Which again, I feel like for the Cancers watching this, that may not be something that you're used to. And ultimately may put you in this feeling of like, when is the other shoe going to drop? Going back to, we just had 3 through 3 on the timer, but going back to that Devil card, it's very important that you don't self-sabotage this, because this person is already very stable in their life. There's a lot of things that they already have in like a foundational sense for themselves, and they want you to add to their life, not become their life. Page of Wands and the Hanged Man, yeah, you're going to have to enter this relationship in a different way than you're normally used to. I feel like going back to sort of that maternal energy, you may have almost been, I don't want to say it like in a literal sense, a caretaker for others, though that could be true. But you have done the brunt of the emotional work, and it's very important to not overgive. This person does want a reciprocal back and forth, so as they are easing into this connection, make sure that you actually hold some space for that. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. This is definitely going to be hot and heavy. I feel like, I said a slow burn. It's like, I feel like right away there is a lot of passion. There's a lot of feelings expressed very quickly. Like, I don't feel like this person is going to leave you guessing with how they feel, but the relationship steps may take a bit longer. Like y'all may just kind of be dating for a while before there's a talk about, being like official, or, I don't see this as, moving in together quickly or anything like that. I feel like the steps will take a while because you and this person need to balance having your independent, separate lives still while this is developing. And it may take them, Strength card, Leo here, it may take them a little bit to even come to the conclusion that they want to be exclusive. And not in a sense that they're a player, but this person does stuff with intention. So they want to make sure that who they invest in is who they can see a long-term investment with. It's not coming out as shady. I've gotten some shady stuff. Gemini reading was shady. But let's see. Yeah, we have the Hermit. My only concern for you, Cancer, is I don't want you to be overthinking in this. I don't feel like this person is going to leave you like without clarity as things develop, but I just feel like this is going to go a lot differently than relationships that you're used to. I feel like the archetype for what you're used to dating, no matter how old you are, like it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, I feel like kind of the courtship that you're used to is more like high school, college type dating, where, you like each other, you go out, okay, I want to be with you, and that's not how this is going to play out. And again, that's not a bad thing, because this person is really going to be taken by you, I feel like. We have 9 of Pentacles, yeah, but they want to see that you're independent. And then we have the Queen of Cups reversed here. So 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, even though they do like that you are a compassionate, empathic feeling person, it's okay to like keep some stuff to yourself at first. Like let it play out. I'm thinking of like Jim and Pam from The Office, right? They developed a really good friendship. They had an amazing bond before, they ended up together. Not that I'm necessarily seeing this, 9 of Cups. Not that I'm necessarily seeing this as like friends to lovers. I do think that this is somebody that you like meet and it's like that's what y'all know you want. But keep some of the overgiving, oversharing to yourself for now. 8 of Pentacles. They want to build simultaneously, like separately and simultaneously, and see how that can come together in a mutual bond. Yeah, and then we have 5 and 6 of Pentacles. Just know that even if they're not up your ass every second of every day, that doesn't mean that they don't care, okay? People process things differently, and I'm saying that as a Cancer moon and rising, so like I understand, okay? Even if you don't want like a traditional family, which is fine, but I feel like there is kind of that ingrained in a Cancer where you're looking for emotional stability within the home environment. Just let this play out. Live in the moment. It feels very positive. It just feels like y'all kind of have different paces. So balance your emotional pace. There's a lesson in this for you as well. And then, in trusting things to play out and surrendering, allowing yourself to feel the feelings but not necessarily project that on your person, that's where you'll find growth with this, okay? So I hope this helps. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.